Hi guys, so we're here to talk about the latest book I've read, which was Christina Henry Alice. Um, this is the first part of a trilogy that is called, The Chronicles of Alice, and as you can see in the cover, it's very reminiscent of the Alice in the Wonderland. Second book is going to be Red Queen. It's, for what I've heard, it's the follow-up of this one, and then last it's the Looking Glass, and this one it's combination of four stories, I believe, or three stories, three novellas. Yeah, four novellas. So this combines in a trilogy. Christina Henry. Well, what can I say? I've read previously one of her book called Red. I believe it was just Red. Don't remember. Maybe it was more than that, and I can't remember. Let me just check. The Girl in Red, with of course deals with the Little Red Hiding Hood. She basically grabs all these kind of folklore or stories, folklore stories, and turn them into something different. In this case, Alice. But just so you know, I've got several of her books. The Ghost Tree. This is the biggest one. Near the Bone. Horseman. The latest one is called The House That Horror Built. The Lost Boy. And The Mermaid. What can I say? Well, first of all, out of the bag, I enjoyed the book. Okay, first of it was, I believe it was the first that she wrote back in 2012, and one of the most interesting things on this novel, no, 2016, yeah, 16. One of the most interesting things of this novel, because as I said, I've read the Girl in Red, and I was a bit. It was like a mixed bag. Okay, for one thing, I enjoyed the story itself. The story itself is very good, very horror, dystopia, post-apocalyptic stuff. But there was virtual signaling. There was stuff that I didn't enjoy. The main character was obnoxious. It was horrible person. Although she was the heroine, which is an awful person to me. It was everything I don't like in a character. It's like Ray, but arrogant and so on. It was very bad character. Here, on this one, Red, there is almost no visual signaling. 2016 was before the Me Too and so on, so I bet that the next books are going to feature some kind of this stuff that I don't enjoy. Although it was as sufficient good to me to buy the rest of the books. I say, okay, if she can write like that, this is something I enjoy. The problem, okay, the visual singing, I can read it through. So I picked this up, I read it, I want to start a new trilogy, a new stuff, a new horror stuff to the next to come into next month, like July and August. And Alice was very interesting. First of all, the character was the main character, Alice, was very interesting. Okay, it was not overpowerful girl, although she turns out to be one in the afterwards, but she's not. She developed as a character. She developed as a character she was in hospice, and she meets a guy there. It's Archer, and the two of them escape this hospice due to a fire and try to find a monster that escape with them. And then in the city, there is a big city. Alice grew up in the new city. Hatcher grew up in the older city. The older city basically is free for all. The government has no power. It's just um, the law of the fittest, the law of the lords, warlords, and so on. They fight among themselves, like Peaky Blinders, imagine like that. And they fight among themselves to earn some streets. It's not a safe place. Women there are basically turned into prostitutes or something like that. It's very awful place to live. The new cities, it's controlled by the police. We don't know that much about it, apart from some glimpses, but it's the opposite of the other one, basically. Here they meet a couple of characters. Some of them you may recognize because of the else, but she gives them the twist. We have the caterpillar, we have the rabbit, which is not a rabbit, but whatever. We have magicians. We have kind of two brothers, probably Humpty Dumpty. No. Yeah. So basically, it's like that, and they go from place to place to find this being. First of all, Hatcher needs to find someone. Although they love them, Hatcher had a life before, and although Alice is 18, he is 28, but they felt a love connection without any doubts. But they have to find the character that escaped with them, evil being, and they have to find it and destroy them, and them can do it. There are some nuances to the plot. It's a bit dark, to be honest, and I suspected that, and I wanted that. It's very good for me, but some people may find it dark, although nothing is really explicit. Okay, there is hints of prostitution, of rapes, and so on, but never really visual. Okay, just hinted that this exists and this happens and so on. The story, the plot itself, it's very fast-paced. We go from place to place. Basically, it's like an adventure. They go from one place, meet a person, they go to another, meet a person, so on. It's not that you need to have read the Alice in Wonderland, but if you have read it, it's probably better because you will learn and you know some of the people there. Again, they gave it a twist, okay? And there's some hints of magic, but never really developed back. Only in the end we learn a bit. But it's a good book. If you don't want, if you read something of hers later that is deal with virtual seeing and so on, this crap of this one does not have any of that. Okay, it's a female character, a male female character, that female main character that develops and grows. Yeah, I really enjoy it. I will give it 78. Thank you. Have a nice day.